Some people know my testimony, some of you are completely unaware, but for the advancement of the kingdom of God and to bring glory to Jesus Christ's name for saving my life, I'm going to go ahead and officially post it here. This is Brittany's testimony. My mom was a Jehovah's Witness. My dad was an alcoholic. I ended up going to foster care, and when I got out, I finally was going to be able to live with my dad, which was very exciting, but our time was shortened because of his death, which obviously all of this stuff compacted together affected me negatively, and I didn't know how to really function anymore. My emotions got shot, and to cope with all of this, I ended up posting videos online, and I coped with humor, and the videos took off. Through this newfound exposure, I got introduced to and I was like, sure, why not? No one's coming to save the day. My dad is dead. My mom's off in California. So it's up to me to get that bag. I was falling deeper and deeper into homosexuality, making content with lots of women. I married a witch, which affects you spiritually, of course. And whatever happens in the spirit ends up leaking into the natural as well. But I was unaware that the spirit realm was even a real thing, or God, or Satan. So I was unfazed and didn't take any of it seriously. Before and during all of this, I was also making secular music, which was doing pretty well, getting a lot of traction, getting me some money. Unfortunately, I was using it for negative purposes for the kingdom of darkness rather than the kingdom of God, which was its original purpose. I also became alcoholic during this period, and I would start my days with shots of Hennessy. I would end it with shots of Hennessy. Eventually, I didn't even need the shot glass. I just drank it straight out the bottle, and that's the way I coped. So clearly a big plate of stuff is just being stacked, and eventually someone's going to crack. And then to top it all off, everyone who followed me on the internet suddenly turned on me. False rumors were spreading. Everyone who loved, adored, and glorified me suddenly started tearing me down, and it took a very negative effect on my mental health. And it may not seem like a big deal to people who aren't used to that type of experience, but when you're used to being in the spotlight to a certain extent, when it all reverses, it can take a really, really negative effect on you, and you're not used to it. So with everything I mentioned as a collective, the pressure was very overwhelming, and I became suicidal to the point of reaching out to Satan, begging and crying for him to bring back the attention and the love that I once had. However, thankfully, I was too impatient to wait overnight for any solution from him, so I reached out to anyone who was available, and that person happened to be an old friend who now believed in God. So God supernaturally orchestrated and used this person, and for the first time in my life, I encountered God in my own living room. He showed me the path that I was on, and he let me know that it was going to lead to death and destruction. However, he offered me a new path, which was life and peace. And I took that offer, and that's what I've been doing ever since.